Hey, what's up? And welcome to lesson 1 of the course. We're gonna install the code and the code editor so you can rock and roll tonight. It's gonna be a great setup, one most developers would die for, even if they don't know they're missing it. And without further ado, here we go. These instructions are for Windows 11. If you're on a MacBook or like an Apple computer, you're going to want to follow the other instructions. It's not the Windows ones. If you don't have Windows 11, you've got some older version, it's probably fine. But we're just going to demo this out on Windows 11. But you're probably going to upgrade sooner rather than later. Anyway, let's keep going. This is Windows. You're going to want to open your web browser. So by default, that's Microsoft Edge, which is this little thing here. So open your web browser, like Microsoft Edge, for example. Or we can search maybe for a browser. Yeah, Edge. So we're going to double click. And for some reason, Microsoft just loaded this up with a lot of spam when you start out. Don't know why they do this. But just click through all this spam. It's garbage that they loaded up with. You know how many times they got taken to court over that and lost? I mean, they just never learn, right? All right, so anyway, here's the web browser. Back to work, yeah, no more ranting. Go to my website, orynycz.com, ORYNYCZ.com. You might also have like an email with that address. Anyway, you're going to want to make sure you're signed in. So click login here on the upper right-hand corner, log in. Put in your username. And then your password. If you don't remember your password, click forgot password and it'll reset it. So let's see if I remember my password. The ultimate test. And I think I remember my password on the first shot. That's pretty good. It was a pretty serious password too. And it looks like my website is a little slow today. That's okay because I made coffee. And here we go. You can save your password. Yeah, I'm going to save it. That'll save me time later. And here we are at our dashboard. And you're going to want to click on Core Training up here in the upper right-hand corner. Core Training. This big button here. So we're going to click Core Training. And now here we are at the course, okay? We're going to go to the first lesson, which is download and install on Windows 11 under Project Bootstrapping. So we're going to click Start. And here we go. And I'm just going to walk you guys through the instructions, which are all here, okay? So make sure you're logged in. We did that. Right-click the button below and click Save As to download. So we're going to right-click. What that means is here on the mouse, this far right button. So this is the left click and the right click. So we're going to right click with this button. Okay, and it says Save Link As. We're going to click that. And we're going to select here the Documents folder. So you've got all these folders you can select and the Documents on this left tab. So we're going to click Save. The file name is ByteClub. And save into the documents right there. Save. Okay, and then it opens. All right? And now what we want to do, following along, is click the File Explorer icon on the taskbar at the bottom of the screen. So you see this manila folder here at the bottom? This thing at the bottom is called the taskbar, and this manila folder is the File Explorer. We're going to click that. And it's going to open all the files, and here's where we can browse through all of our files. Okay? And we're going to click the Documents folder, and this is what we just downloaded. Click this line here. Click ByteClub, click this file, or this line. We're going to either click the Extract All button, or you can right-click here, and on this menu, you've got Extract All in the middle, okay, if you don't have that button by any chance. So click Extract All, and we're going to double-check that this is right, and that looks good, in the Documents, and then ByteClub. Okay, so click Extract. Boom. Here are all the files. We can mix an English lesson in with this. Here are all the files, not here is. All right. What you want to do is double click this install.pc thing here, and that's going to install everything automatically. So you're going to double click with the left here, boom, boom, on this installed PC. Double click. And it's going to bark a little bit. This publisher cannot be verified. Are you sure you want to install the software? Yes. Run. Click the run button. Don't run away. So what's basically happened is they don't know me. Windows doesn't know me because I'm just some guy to them. But you know me. So you can trust that this code is good. If you're really paranoid, this is all source code here. You can just go through it and browse. There's no binaries in there. It's all legit. But anyway, click run. And it's a little exercise in trust. And here we go. It's going to request the admin privileges. If you're on a work computer, like at a company, on a corporate computer, your IT department probably isn't set up that you're going to need them to install this for you. So just send them an email and have them watch this video. Hey guys, and your IT guy is then going to click yes here. If you're on your own personal computer, you won't have that problem. Just click yes and it'll install for you. All right. Most of you are probably on your own, personal computer, so that's no problem. So just click yes. Okay. You can trust me. And here we go. It's going to install. It's going to download Git. Git is like a code manager. It'll keep all your code synced up with the cloud, basically. It's an amazing program. The guy wrote it in 1 weekend. Incredible. And it's still the best software out there for managing code. So it's going to install that automatically for you guys. You might want to make a cup of coffee or something if it's before 2 p.m. Otherwise, you'll be up all night. But this is going to be the last chance of this course you might have to sit back and watch. But don't worry, I'll keep you company for this excruciating 3 minutes of installation. And now we're installing Python. It's installing Python. Python is the language that we're going to be using for coding. You've probably heard of it. It's the most popular for scientists and machine learning and artificial intelligence by far. It's also my favorite, Python. Python just rocks. I think he wrote Python. He made it, the guy, in a weekend or a week or two. I'm showing my ignorance there, but I think it was like no more than 2 weeks. I think it was over Christmas break. And the guy, he liked Monty Python. Have you heard of Monty Python? There's some British comedy crew. And so Python is actually named in honor of them, not the snake. And I don't know what Monty Python is named after. Maybe the snake, yeah? Okay. Anyway, enough asides. Now we're installing the big guns, which is Microsoft Visual Studio Code, which is like the code editor that we're going to use to run our code in and edit our code in. And it's called an IDE, which means an integrated development environment. And it's going to install it automatically for us. And this is going to be the best setup. All your developer friends are going to be so jealous. Send them my way to take the course because this is awesome, what we're about to install. It's too awesome. Like, some people want it to be hard, right? But this is definitely the express way. You're going to be coding in a couple minutes here. All right. So look, this is our code editor, Visual Studio Code. And what it's doing is installing everything. Now, here's the magic. It's color-coded. It's orange. That means it's thinking, okay? You want this lean, mean, and green at all times. And don't worry, it's rigged to always be lean, mean, and green. So this is the first time setup, so it's going to be thinking for a little longer. And that's why you've got this orange background here. See, it's installing all the stuff we need automatically, so you don't have to bang your head against the wall. And we're almost done. Now, if you do something unholy with the code, it's rigged to automatically throw out your changes and reset. So this is like a self-healing code, okay? That's where the magic is. And that's why your developer friends are going to be so jealous. Tell them that you're using my stuff, and it automatically heals your code. And they'll be like, what? And send them my way to take the course. So look, now it's green, which is really good, and it's going to run all the tests, right? We're doing what's called test-driven development. So the tests are super important. And we're done. All right? Go take a break if you want. The hard work is over. Feel free to go to the next lesson if you're an overachiever, or just go for a walk or something. You deserve it. But if you're that guy or gal and you want to mess around here, then what I would do if I was going to mess around with this and I was new is check out this test folder, okay? And test sanity. This is the where the money is. And the first test, the most important test, is the Holy Grail is 2 + 2 = 4. I'm not going to go into it, but if you put something like 2 + 2 is 5, that you expect 5 for 2 + 2, let's do that. Let's replace the 4 with the 5, okay? And you are coding at this point, by the way. This is real live code. Go to File, Save. Watch what happens. It goes red, because 2 + 2 = 4, and it knows that. And it heals itself, and you're back. Okay. Go outside, go for a walk, take a break, reward yourself. You just did the big thing. This is a major day in your life. Welcome to the course. You're in. And if you're an overachiever, go to the next lesson. Otherwise, peace out.